Hello everyone, my name is Jacob as always, and I am the advocate and head coach for the reigning, defending, undisputed APA champions, the Green Bay Pikachus. And today, this is Team Builder number 2 for week number 2 of the APA season number 3, where we're facing Mewtwo fan Nate, the head coach of the New York Noibats. So make sure you check him out in the description down below. Nate's a very cool guy. He's a very nice guy. And he knows his craft pretty well in draft format, albeit his team is a bit odd, I think, in my humble opinion, this time around. But that's besides the point. It's still okay and has some threats to our team, but it's just not my personal cup of tea. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be as long as it works for him, and I'm sure it will. I believe he lost 4-0 to Crimson Seabad Chase last week in the opening week of the season, where we won 2-0 over Silver Smasher. So we are 1-0. He is 0-1. So I'm sure he's going to want to win as well. But we want to win more because we want to keep our streak intact. Because we don't want him to be the 1-1-0. No, no, no. That cannot happen. But anyway, we will win this week. We're going to continue to win. We're going to do our best to win. That's for darn sure. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started with the team builder. Let's go over our 11 Pokemon, his 11 Pokemon, and why we're bringing the 6 that we're bringing today. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, our 11 Pokemon are as followed. You guys probably know them by now after watching draft analysis video as well as the first week of the season. But our team is as followed. Zygarde 50%, Mega Manectric, Fortress, Azelf, Jellicent, Nihilego, Emboar, Licky Licky, Alolan Dugtrio, Murkrow, and Tapu Bulu. Our Z Pokemon are Tapu Bulu and Zygarde. And then his 11 Pokemon are Infernape, Mega Altaria, Suicune, Uxie, Gligar, Superior, Garbodor, Honchkrow, Ambipom, Escavalier, and Heliolisk. His Z Pokemon are Infernape and Helios, so some big threats. And then do note, status Z moves are not legal in the APA, so we can only use offensive Z moves. So if you guys ever let me know, oh, you should use Z Bulk Up Tapu Bulu or something like that, no, it's actually banned. And I don't want to put Bulu right there, even though you guys know what Bulu said I'm bringing out, but that's besides the point. Anyway, some things to note right away. The first Pokemon I automatically eliminated from the matchup right here was Emboar. I knew I was not going to bring Emboar the entire time because of a couple Pokemon. One being, and most importantly, being Mega Altaria. Once it's Mega Evolved, Emboar is not going to be, like, unless we're Adamant Banded, like, we're not doing that much damage to Mega Altaria, especially if we have to lock ourselves into Wild Charge because he's got a freaking Suicune. We're not doing any kind of damage to Mega Altaria, and in turn, that'll just allow Mega Altaria to set up, and that's something I needed to prevent the team from doing, was letting Mega Altaria set up for free. We can't allow that to happen. If we do, it could be kind of problematic, but at the same time, I think it's manageable at the same time. We'll just have to see. He can't really bring a Dragon Dance Heal Bell Roost set, which is awesome, because he wouldn't have enough moves to knock out our team. Like, Nihilego can take some moves then. Fortress absolutely walls that. A set that just has return. And Earth, like, honestly would just wall a set like that. The only two sets I can really honestly see him bringing is All Out, well, a couple sets, a few sets, I think 3 actually, is All Out Offensive with maybe like Roost. 3 attacks Roost would be like Fire Blast, Return, and Earthquake. He's got to run Earthquake for Nihilego, so I know he's running Earthquake. Also, it's pretty decent. Or, well, Earthquake's, no, other moves would be better. But then he could go mixed with Fire Blast and Hyper Voice. So Fire Blast is essential for Fortress, so there's that. But I could just see him foregoing Mega Altaria in general this matchup because it's so difficult to, like, for him to use that other Pokemon might just be better. Then again, having a Cleric like Mega Altaria, like in Heal Bell, could be kind of nice for him as well, but I don't think Mega Altaria, based on the team we have and based on the team we're bringing, it's not going to sweep us. It shouldn't do very much at all because we're bringing Toxic Spikes again with Nihilego because T-Spikes just hurt his team a lot. And honestly, like, that's why I really think he'll bring Garbodor. If he doesn't bring Garbodor, which I don't understand why he wouldn't, considering he can Spike Stack us and our hazard removals aren't the best. But then again, we have Fortress, and that's actually really, really good for him because he doesn't have a Ghost type. He's got no Ghost type on his team, so we can Rapid Spin whenever we want to if we get that opportunity. I just have to be really careful about Suicune setting up, but, like, I'm not too worried about Suicune. because of the set you see on screen right now, and we're gonna get into that in just a minute. But I just want to talk about team matchup in general. Also, I'm not bringing Mirko because I'll probably honestly just drop Mirko sooner or later and try to fix the team with what we could potentially get in that tier, or make some trades to see what we can do. I'd have to drop Pokemon. Might have to trade like something like Emboar or something to get something that'll be better for our team. We'll figure it out though. I don't know for sure, but we'll see what we all can do to make transactions better for our team. We might get Claydol so we're not so weak to hazards, because then we can have a faster rapid spin than what Fortress brings us, and Claydol can set up too if we need to, and it gets us rocks as well, so it gets a bunch of different things. We might just drop a Alolan Dugtrio for Claydol and then pick up something else for Mirko instead, because I don't really think I'm gonna bring Mirko or Alolan Dugtrio in most matchups. So honestly, yeah, we'll see and we'll figure out what's gonna go on, but that's that. Also, some bigger threats from his end to our end are, I'm not worried about Suicune so much. I have prepped for any variant of Suicune in my brain. We'll get to that. But the biggest threats from his team to our team, the three biggest threats, not in any order, are Superior, Honchkrow, and Heliolisk. Our switches to those are very limited, and it's going to be kind of difficult to play around them. But I think we will be able to play around them quite effectively. So basically what I'm trying to do is, I mean, first and foremost, I want to Toxic Spike his team. I want to run Toxic Spikes on Heligo right here. I know we're scarfed again with Toxic Spikes, which is weird, but we honestly need this in case he is randomly a Dragon Dance variant of Mega Altaria. We need this to check a +1 Altaria. That's honestly what our speed is for. We can go Modest too, which is actually kind of nice. Thunderbolt, I guess, just to break subs on Suicune at +1. This will break a sub unless he's heavily invested into special defense as well, which I don't think he necessarily do. I think he would go more physically defensive, especially if he does bring Altaria for the Emboar. And he does need to prep for Emboar, because if he wouldn't bring Suicune and Altaria, his team does actually just get hurt pretty bad by Emboar. So he would actually have to bring Suicune and or Mega Altaria. He's bringing one of the two for sure, maybe probably even both. Mega Altaria he might leave on the bench, but Suicune's for sure coming, so he has his check already. But anyway, this does work pretty effectively like that. And if he has not Scarfed Ape, which I don't know if he will be Scarfed Ape, because his predictions have to be spot on with that thing, because otherwise, if he locks himself into Flare Blitz, Zygarde sets up. If he locks himself into HP Ice, other Pokemon on my team could potentially set up. Bulu set can take hits from that. Mega Manectric just gets a free Volt Switch. Fortress sets up hazards, or spins, or whatever it wants, or gets initiative with Volt Switch. And then our Zelf set, as you saw, we'll just set up on HP Ice Ape, so that's pretty cool. I could see him leading with that if he's Scarfed, so that's cool. I would guess that, yeah. Anyway, besides the point. Alright, my lead probably would be Manectric in that juncture or another, so anyway, that's not the point. Manectric's a pretty good lead here if you guys didn't see that, but that's cool. Anyway, then the Heligo set is just there to check +1 Altaria, there to clean up late game if need be. If he brings Uxie, which I don't think he will be bringing Uxie, I don't think he should bring Uxie. He could, because our Dark type's not really all that great. I mean, he could bring like he could bring a Calm Mind Uxie, but that's not necessarily going to be the best versus our team, because our Zelf would just set up all over it, and then eventually we could beat it down. He'd have to be like a really fast Uxie with like HP Ice, and I just don't see that coming. But yeah, that's our Nihilego right there. Let's move on to, and the way I built this team, I built it with my friend Mark, Scruffy Fox. We came to the conclusion that Toxic Spikes plus Choice Banded Zygarde just wins. Not just wins, but we have to eliminate certain threats, like we have to weaken the Suicune or eliminate it. Like, Suicune, Superior could, if it's defensive, could check a Banded Zygarde too, but not as well as Suicune can. So even though that Superior resists it, but especially if he's more of an offensive Superior, it's not going to be checking it the greatest. But anyway, that's that. Well, I do have to be really careful. As you see, we're bringing Tapu Bulu. And since we're bringing Tapu Bulu, Superior is a bigger threat because of grassy terrain, so we need to be super careful with that thing. He can't bring HP Poison. He has to bring HP Fire on it, and Dragon Pulse. That's the only thing that makes sense. Leaf Storm, Dragon Pulse, HP Fire, and something else. Maybe Leech Seed or something like that. But he has to bring HP Fire. He could forego Dragon Pulse, I guess, because Leaf Storm will be hitting us harder anyway. But he has to bring HP Fire for Fortress. Like if he brings HP Poison for Bula or something, that's just silly, and then Fortress will come in based on our spread and like do a lot of damage to Skyward Ball and stuff. So that is not the best side if he brings HP Poison, which he won't. So HP Ice either. There's no point. Leaf Storm's going to hit us really hard anyway versus Zygarde, so what's the point really? And then we have Extreme Speed on the chance that just in case he is something like that. But yeah, and also that's banded Zygarde. We have Outrage to hit his team really, really hard because this field type's Escavalier, and that's not for sure coming. Like I could see it coming as one of like the 8th mon he selects. Like I don't know, I wouldn't personally bring it here, but I mean he could do it because our fire type's not really that great in this matchup, being Emboar. So he could potentially bring it and catch us off guard a little bit, but it still might get 2-hit KO'd by 1,000 arrows. You might be wondering why running Earthquake in grassy terrain. Well, grassy terrain's not always guaranteed to be up, and we might need that extra damage output, you know, like late game if Bulu's down and grassy terrain's not there. We might need Earthquake, you know, to kill Suicune or something, so it's just important. Plus, we didn't need any other moves. We could have gone like Iron Tail or something for Mega Altaria, but that's inaccurate, and unless I'm running Steelium Z, I probably shouldn't go with that. And I didn't want to run Steelium Z because I like Banded better this matchup, and plus this Suicune's likely to carry Ice Beam anyway. We have enough speed for Adamant Honchkrow, I believe it's Adamant Honchkrow, but that, just in case, you know. Extreme Speed out-prioritizes that so we can play around Sucker Punch if need be, or if it's Scarfed or something like that. Scarfed Honchkrow late game could potentially be a problem, especially if Mega Manectric is gone. I don't think he should, I mean, if he's thinking late game here, Scarf Honchkrow is actually pretty good, especially if Mega Manectric is gone, but Mega Manectric just outspeeds Scarf Honchkrow anyway, so yeah, I don't think that's necessarily the best bring. I think switching out moves versus our team is pretty effective anyway. But anyway, I want to talk about this Azelf set. We'll get to the other Pokemon, don't you worry, but Azelf right here. Sub, Calm Mind, Psyshock, Thunderbolt should, based on our spread, should always beat Suicune, any variant of Suicune unless it's Roarcoon, 1v1. If it's like Toxic, Ice Beam, Scald, Rest or something like that, like this will always beat it. The only way it doesn't beat Suicune 1v1 is if Roar, but then if I see Roar, I know it's more than likely not Calm Mind, so I'm sitting pretty. If it's like Vincoon, which is Sub, Protect, Calm Mind, Scald, we'll beat it because we can set up Subs on it, set up Calm Mind, along with his Calm Minds, and if we're ahead of him in the Calm Mind War, if we're at +1 and he's at like 0 neutral, Scalds do not break our sub with our investment. And then after +3 or 4, we will 2-hit KO his Suicune. And then we have Thunderbolt because of the pressure. And I need another super effective hit for him. And I ran Thunderbolt because it also hits Honchkrow super effectively. At +1, after rocks, we always OHKO Honchkrow, so that's cool. So we can play around Sucker Punch with Sub or Calm Mind or something, and he's going to have to play around it accordingly. Or he could potentially be in a pretty a difficult predicament here. So eventually, we'll have to fire away with Thunderbolt. But my goal is hopefully to be behind a sub. The ideal situation is to be behind a sub when Suicune goes down. Because if he brings Honchkrow, like, we're in perfect position. We click Thunderbolt and we kill Honchkrow. He can break our sub with Sucker Punch, but that's about it, really. So that's really cool. And then we'll OHKO it easily. So, but yeah, the reason we had Signal Beam originally to hit Uxie super effectively, but I'm just like, Uxie probably, I mean, Uxie could come, and that'd be kind of annoying, but it'll get worn down by things like Bulu. It'll get worn down by this, especially if we set up all over Uxie's face. Like, he could run U-turn or knockoff, but we can play around that. We could go into Fortress or something. I don't know. We'll figure out how to play around Uxie if he brings it, which I just don't think he should because I don't think it has a good matchup. Like, I don't know. I think it's just set up fodder for like a sub Coil Zygarde or sub DD Coil Zygarde. Like, it's just set up fodder completely for that, and he shouldn't bring something like that because if we are sub DD Coil Dragon Dance, sorry, sub Dragon Dance Coil 1,000 arrows. he would just lose. Uxie would not beat Zygarde 1v1 in that regard, because Coil set up a defenses, unless he's HP Ice, which, like, then he couldn't be Calm Mind variant, and then it's not an issue. But anyway, that's not, the point I'm trying to make is he shouldn't bring Uxie this matchup, because I could easily have brought a setup variant of Zygarde, and just completely set up all over Uxie, and that wouldn't be a good idea on his behalf. But anyway, yeah, that's our Azelf, and I really am proud of this Azelf set. We're max speed, only because Ambipom, in case he whatever reason brings it. I guess he could bring it in combination with Toxic Spikes. That could be kind of annoying. Fake out and then click U-turn, fake out U-turn, and just pivot around things and whittle our team down like that, and then eventually just try to win with like late game Honchkrow cleanup or late game Ape cleanup or something like that. I could see that potentially working. I guess potentially he could bring Dragon Dance Altaria if it's late game, if he plays his cards rightly, but he would have to play absolutely perfectly for that strategy to work, I think. But yeah, that is hashtag GramSucksAsElf. Next up, let's talk about Fortress, because that is our for sure check. Just a minute, somebody's at the door. Alright, we are back. Sorry about that. I'm gonna do a splice when I come back. But anyway, Fortress is our designated switch into Mega Altaria, because if he brings it, he has to bring Fire Blast. Otherwise, Fortress will just wall the living crap out of it, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It will wall the living crap out of Mega Altaria if it comes down to it. So, anyway, it's pretty. Akaberry's obvious spring on our part, and yes, I know I was talking about obvious springs last week in Jellicent with the Colbur Berry. That's why I ran Rindo, but I have to run Akaberry because it also is pretty nice for Infernape too. Because unless he's like Choice Banded or Fire EMZ, we can live a Flare Blitz after Rocks, I think, and then we can with our investment and stuff. And we can do a lot of damage to Earthquake, where E-Speed, Banded E-Speed will knock it out. So, pretty nice. Gyro Ball for obvious things. Stealth Rock to set up rocks in case we need it. Whittle down his team. And then Rapid Spin just because to remove spikes if he sets those up. Because I could see him bring that for sure. I could see him doing that. But anyway, that is our Fortress. Next up is pretty much... It's not a designated lead, I'd say. But it's a pretty good lead in this matchup, because we can literally lead this without any fear. If he brings Zygarde, which he really shouldn't be, because that is absolutely setup fodder for Zygarde as well. And they don't get Whirlwind, so the Gligar line. So yeah, we're set. We could just stay in on Gligar, click HP Ice, 2 KO it. I'm pretty sure we can 2 KO Gligar with HP Ice, unless it's full on specially defensive, which I don't know, he just shouldn't bring Gligar, but then we can Volt Switch out. Overheat is absolutely needed over Flamethrower. Usually I want to run Flamethrower, but Overheat is needed because Overheat will knock out Superior unless he's like max HP and like a little bit of special defense. Overheat will always knock it out. Flamethrower we don't get that with, so Overheat is needed here. Thunderbolt for stab, HP Ice, Gligar, obvious reasons, Mega Altaria just to get some shiv in case we need it, you know. And then Volt Switch for initiative. Just makes sense. And this is a decent one-time switch into Honchkrow to see what he wants to do. If he's like special, like I'm not so worried about it. We can Volt Switch. We can live that plus Adamant Life Orb, Sucker Punch, I'm sure. So that is Mega Manectric. So I doubt he'd even stay in, knowing he probably can't kill Mega Manectric anyway. So yeah, anyway, I'm not going to necessarily just switch in, and we'll see how the battle plays out. I'm not going to say for sure this is my gameplay if he does this. I have an idea in my head what my gameplay is if he does certain things. But yeah, this is a decent lead. I can Volt Switch right into Zygarde, or I could lead Zygarde too. But if he does not bring Garbodor, my lead is always Nihilego to get Toxic Spikes up. Every single time it will be Nihilego to get Toxic Spikes up. I don't care if Nihilego goes down. Yeah, we're just going. We're leading Nihilego every time, because Toxic Spikes are great here. And his removals are Mega Altaria, Superior, and Honchkrow. That's it. So, oh, and Gligar too. But yeah, Gligar shouldn't come. Superior Honchkrow could come. Mega Altaria with Defog could come as like a support Pokemon, but if he wants to bring Defog, he can. That'll just make him waste a turn, and we'd be able to set up with Azelf maybe. I don't know. We'll see how the game plays out. But yeah, that's Mega Manectric. And next up, our team is extremely weak to the likes of Heliolisk and Superior. So we needed a check, kind of. So this is more of a check for Heliolisk than Superior. But this actually, especially not especially defensive, but defensive Assault Vest Tapu Bulu. Not defensive, like just like bulky Assault Vest Bulu is a pretty good check. It's a really good check to Helios. His moves can't really do a whole lot to us at all. And then he can get initiative, but Volt Switch will be doing next to nothing because they're bulk. And their grassy terrain will give us HP back, almost equal to what he did to the damage. I think it does like 12. It does like, if we get half the HP of what he does, I think it does like 12% with Volt Switch or something. But and if he does U-turn, it's like the same thing. So, I really hope he doesn't bring Superior plus Keyless. That'd be pretty problematic, but we'll figure it out if he does. But anyway, Bulu is really great here. It's a good check to that. I really wish we could have brought Leech Seed, but we can't. We have Mega Horn, so it can completely obliterate Superior if need be. Nature's Madness to whittle his team down. Woodhammer and Horn Leech for good stab. We have enough speed to outspeed like 8 or 4 speed Oopsie. So if he's 4 speed Oopsie, we'll outspeed Oopsie then by 1 point. So I don't know if he'd bring Speedy Oopsie. Like I guess maybe. Like why would he? No, he wouldn't do that because he'd be more defensive if he brought it. I think. I don't really know. I just don't think Uxie should come at all, but whatever. This thing will hit Uxie really hard. I was going to run Careful, but like with the 20 investment that Careful would have brought us like anyway, we would have had a little more bulk, but we wouldn't be hitting us hard. Now Adamant 68 attack lets us hit hard and take hits. So we're in pretty good shape. Like AV Bulu I think is the right bring here, so I'm going to stand to that. I know Garb is a pretty good Bulu check for sure. Because it's pretty bulky, its bulk is very underrated, so Bulu is definitely a good bring still here, even though I don't want to make a Superior stronger, but yeah, there's really no way around it. We have to do that 100%. But anyway, that is their team. We have Bulky Brian, the Tapu Bulu, Scruffy, the Mega Manectric, Lambo, the Fortress, Jerk, the Nihilego, A-Rod, the Zygarde, and hashtag Graham Sucks, our WinCon, or one of our WinCons. They're setting up a Zelf here. So let us know how you think we're going to do in the comments down below. Have a great day, and I love you all so very much. Adios, everyone. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. My name is Jacob, as always, and I'm the advocate and head coach for your reigning, defending, undisputed APA champions, the Green Bay Pikachus. And this is week number 2 of APA season number 3, Wi-Fi versus Mewtwo Fan8, head coach of the New York Noibats. Make sure you check him out in the description down below. Very chill and nice guy. So let's see, what song do we want to pick today? Let's pick Ultra Wrecking Squad. Why not? We already have our team selected. Let me just go ahead and wish him a good luck and have fun. Again, best of luck and have fun. Alright, let's go. Let's see what he brings. I already went over my team in Team Builder, so make sure you check it out. No Suicune? What? This is a dream come true. That he's got no Suicune, no Garbodor. This is great. Toxic Spikes, let's freaking go right now. Oh, sorry, I got really excited. I got it right. Wow, no Suicune or Garb, or wow, he's got like, okay, this is not, like, I expected some of these mons. Oopsie I just don't like, but yeah, that's fine with me. Ambipom, Infernape, Superior. Okay. Let's just lead and get our Toxic Spikes up. He could have a way to remove them, but, you know, I'm willing to risk that, if I'm being quite honest with you. So yeah. I'm just going to lead Nihilego. If he wants to click, you know, yeah, if he wants to click, like, Fake Out with Ambipom, that's his lead, but that's fine. Like, he didn't bring Hazards in combination. I'm surprised by this. Like, he didn't bring Hazards in combination with that, but yeah. Hopefully he doesn't lead Uxie. Gets these, that's Ambipom, yeah. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with staying in here. If he wants to try to kill me, he can try to kill me. But regardless, I'm going to get Toxic Spikes up. He probably has Defog on Mega Altaria, but I'm just going to click Toxic Spikes here, because that way Superior will eventually die. So I'm going to click Fake Out. That does a decent chunk. Yes, he's Life Orb. That's fine. Maybe I shouldn't let this thing go down, now that I think about it. Because it could be a good WinCon late game. I mean, does he kill us with anything, though, is the question. Let me do some calcs really quick. Does he kill us with anything? He's Life Orb. Where's Life Orb? Level 50. I mean, he doesn't kill us with anything, so to be honest, like, Toxic Spikes are still the game plan here. Yeah, I figured he'd switch out anyway, so gonna go to Oopsie. What is Cerebro? Yeah, that is Oopsie. Thought so. What do I want to go on this now? I don't even have to sack this. Honestly, though, I think I need to go Zygarde here. I can't just, like, if it's, like, set up Oopsie, that'd be very problematic for me, so I actually think I need to go Zygarde here and just start spamming 1,000 arrows versus his team. That's what I need to do. I don't want to mess around with this thing. He's got Psy Shock. He might be set up then. That's going to do nothing. I can't tell because I haven't seen an item yet, but I'm just clicking 1,000 arrows. I got no reason not to versus a team that he brought. Superior will get poisoned immediately. Altaria might get 2-hit KO'd, depending on the spread. So 1,000 arrows is the game plan here. It should do about 33% or so. We'll check. Maybe I'm just guessing. I didn't calc it or anything, but let's go. It just lets me. We'll see. I don't need to calc anymore. That does 50%. That is. So he stays in U-turns for chip damage? I'm not completely getting that. Alright though. Cool. Fine by me. If he wants to go to Mega Altaria, I think I'm just going to hard right into... if he goes to Altaria, I'm going to hard straight into my... Nihilego. Yeah, I'm gonna just hard right into Nihilego. Let's see, that did like 50%. He's not even defensive, man. Is he just like max HP? Yeah, I'd say we got like a high roll. He goes Mega Altaria, that's fine. He could potentially defog, but he's got a Mega Evolve here, so our best play is to go straight hard into Nihilego, and we can pressure it out right away. Wow. He just loses to Nihilego right now. Unless he's Scarfed Ape. Or if he gets really ballsy and clicks. His Oopsie's already weakened. That's not a good idea for him. Yeah, I mean, he's not clicking Earthquake because he would have just lost his Altaria, essentially. I guess Oopsie was his best thing to take a hit. As he clicks Dragon Dance. Well, we're fine to just click. We outspeed this no matter what, so we're set to just click Sludge Wave. I don't know why he clicked Dragon Dance. Like, that's not the good like strategy versus us because, yeah. I'm going to click Sludge Wave now. We outspeed no matter what, so we're in good shape. And if you wanted to click Earthquake there, like, be my guess. It's cool. Can't believe he brought Dragon Dance Altaria. I was completely prepared for Dragon Dance Altaria. I was completely and utterly ready for this, so... I can't believe he didn't bring Suicune. Or Garb. Or a lot of the mons I was afraid of. He brought Superior and Helios. I guess I was kind of afraid of those, but... I still have ways to deal with Helios in the back really easily. And his Stealth Rock has got to be 8 then, right? Because he would have set up rocks surely with Uxie. Right? Yeah, he would have had to. But I'm just clicking Sludge Wave. It's probably not going to kill. I mean, it potentially could, but... I'm just curious on the damage here. I just like calcing when I can. Sludge Wave actually kills this thing if it's not that bulky. Huh! That's insane. Now they go so strong. I didn't realize how strong this thing was. This should... Yeah, if he's not very bulky, this is going to kill him. Yeah. I mean, is that game now? Because we get a special attack raise. I mean, Superior doesn't kill us because at the range we're at. I mean, you go Ambipom, but then he has to sack off another Pokemon if he goes Ambipom. Yeah. Wow. I can't believe he didn't bring Suicune though. I'm so can't believe he didn't bring Suicune or Garbodor. I'm okay with him not bringing those Pokemon, but dang, like honestly, like I'm perfectly fine with it. Cause oh, that's me. I thought this would be a late game cleaner, not like an early game like destroyer. Cause what is he switching that kills us right now? Like what is he genuine? Does Helios even survive this? I don't even know if it does. We're +1. It's a yeah. He's got to have bulk to survive this, but I'm just gonna click Sludge Wave again. I have no reason not to. After this, Toxic Spikes will kill it, and then Bulu is essentially not even needed anymore. That's Assault Vest. Damn. That shouldn't kill then. Yeah, that doesn't kill. Yeah. And Fake Out did not that much. He's Assault Vest Helios. That's like, I didn't expect that. Like, now we're +2. What does Fake Out do with Ambipom then? It did one from full HP to 137. So that is 57 damage. 57, yeah. So let me see if that was a roll or anything like that. Oh, that's good. I want to see what the calc is exactly and see if we're in range at all. We're close, I think. Oh my god! We're not in range unless he is... Wow. Unless he is adamant, we are not in range. Damn. That's crazy. Unless he's adamant. Yeah. He's got to be adamant. Otherwise, we're perfectly not in range by 1 HP. I thought we were at 57 or 59, right? We're at 59 HP, I think. So we're not in range. Wow. I mean, if he's ape, like, I'm not gonna sack this thing off. Actually, I can just afford to sack it off and try to win the game here because the thing is, like, about this, yeah, like, I'm not, like, if he should have went for rocks, I think, with Uxie before. He goes to ape. Do I want to let this die? I mean, we have plenty for superior. If it's Scarfed, Fortress and Bulu can take it on. And if it's anything else, Azelf and if it's anything else, Manectric and a Superior can take it on. So, or yeah, sorry, Manectric and Azelf can take it on if it's not Scarf, and if it is, Bulu and Fortress can take it on. So, like, he could just. Do I sack it off here? Like, he's down to 3 Pokemon only, right? He's lost 3, or has he lost 2? He's only lost 2. But I mean, Toxic Spikes are here to stay, so I'm not really too worried. I'm just going to go for game. Was he Scarfed 8? No, he wasn't. He killed us, though. That's fine. And now we can go to Azelf here. And if he's Scarf... Well, he wouldn't be Scarf Mach Punch. I guess he could be, but... I mean, Psyshock should kill from this range. I mean, it's an Infernape with our investment. I'm just checking. Oh yeah, Psyshock kills. I could set up Calm Mind here and just win. But he's not Calm Mind with Uxie, so I don't need to do that. I can just click Psyshock without fear. Yeah. If he wants to go to Uxie, I will literally just set up on it. Well, no, U-turn break sub, there's no point. I'd like to set up a Calm Mind here, I really would, but just killing what's in front of me is probably just better. Mach Punch isn't going to do very much at all anyway, so... I have no reason not to Psyshock here. You should probably just go... He just lets Infernape die. Yeah, that's dead. Yep. I mean, you can go Uxie, but honestly, Uxie doesn't really accomplish a whole lot here. Yeah, Uxie doesn't accomplish a whole lot. I mean, honestly, at this juncture, I mean, I don't go Fortress. I could just let Uxie die if I really wanted to. Or I could just go into Zygarde here. I mean, Fake Out won't kill Manectric either, but I need all the checks I can get. Like, the thing is, like, Zygarde is literally the best Pokemon right here because Azelf checks Superior, whereas Zygarde doesn't check Superior. So I'd rather just go Zygarde here. Fake Out won't do, like, it'll maybe do, like, what it did to Nihilego, but not much more. Yeah, he clicks Fake Out first, and then we can click Extreme Speed. Yeah, it does about what it did in Nihilego, so I'm not too surprised by that. And honestly, Extreme Speed puts us into a range where we're in really, really good shape then. So let me just click Extreme Speed here. Yeah. This honestly might kill. No, it doesn't quite. But he dies, so we're in good shape. So now we can go to Manectric here and not worry about anything. I didn't want to... Yeah, if he goes... Yeah, because then I click Overheat. I'm not going to Bulu. That'd be really, really stupid. Alright, let's go to Manectric. If he goes Uxie, we will click... Yeah, he goes Superior. That's fine by me. I'm just going Manectric. Click ourselves Overheat. Eventually he'll just die anyway, so... Probably could have won this game by more than I did, but... Well, I mean, it's not over yet, but chances are we should win. I'm just going to click Overheat. We should kill it with an Overheat, or put it in a range of Toxic Spikes. I just don't want to miss. I just don't want to miss. And we didn't. It should die, unless he's really bulky. Yeah, it died. Oh, it didn't. That's fine. Toxic Spikes kill it. Why would I... Why would he sub there? I mean, he wasn't gonna... Okay, that's fine by me. Well, here we go. Cool. I can't believe he didn't bring Suicune still. I mean, I'm just gonna Volt Switch into Bulu. Bulu will make the game go a lot faster. I don't want to just... Yeah, Bulu will just make the game go a lot faster. Click Woodhammer on it. Like, he's not sub or anything, or he's not Calm Mind, so we're just going Bulu. Will Mega Horn kill? No, Woodhammer always hits, so Woodhammer will hit just as hard, so... Well, there we go. A lot of faster paced match than I thought it would be. Alright, so Woodhammer it is. Yep. He's leftovers, but Woodhammer still should kill from this range. It's a Bulu Woodhammer. It's a Bulu Woodhammer. HP Poison's not going to do anything to us. We're Assault Vest. Well, I might do a little decent, like 30%, but nothing extraordinary. But yeah, there you go. Bulky Brienne putting in the work. The nickname makes more sense than just Brienne. Because we're Bulky Bulu, Bulky Brienne, I don't know. I had the same nickname, but it didn't fit because I put a space in between the Y and the B. So, I'm weird. Yeah, we're faster. That's what I have enough speed for. So that's a Uxie. Yep. And that is GG to Mewtwo Fan Nate. That is a nice 4-0 winner in our favor. And I'm just shocked that he didn't bring Suicune or Garb or anything like that. Because, yeah, anyway, I'll take that. GG to Nate. Make sure you guys check him out in the description down below. He's a terrific guy, like I said. And don't let this battle, like, make you think otherwise of him. Like, he does know his stuff. I just really think you should have brought Suicune and for sure Garbodor as well, because then he wouldn't have been so weak to Toxic Spikes. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and I love you all so very much. Adios! Bye-bye.